Once upon a time, the cowherd men of Vrindavan, headed by Nand Maharaj, desired to observe the Shivratri ceremony and they wanted to go to Ambikavan. The Ras Leela was performed during the autumn, and after that, the next big ceremony is Holi or Dola Yatra ceremony. Between the Dol Yatra ceremony and the Ras Leela ceremony, there is one important ceremony called Shivratri, which is specially observed by the Shaivites or the devotees of the Lord Shiva. Sometimes the Vaishnavas also observe this ceremony because they accept Lord Shiva as the foremost Vaishnava. But the function of Shivratri is not observed very regularly by the bhaktas or devotees of Krishna. Under the circumstances, it is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam that Nand Maharaj and the other cowherd men once upon a time desired. This means that they were not regularly observing the Shivratri function, but that once upon a time they wanted to go to Ambikavan out of curiosity. Ambikavan is somewhere in the Gujarat province and it is said to be situated on the river Saraswati. Yet we do not find any Saraswati river in the Gujarat province, although there is a river named Savarmati. In the India, all the big places of pilgrimages are situated on the nice rivers like the Ganges, Yamuna, Saraswati, Narmada, Godavari, and Kaveri. Ambika one was situated on the bank of Saraswati, and Nand Maharaj and all the other cowherd men went there. They very devotedly began to worship the deity of Lord Shiva and Ambika. It is general practice that wherever there is a temple of Lord Shiva, there must be another temple of Ambika or Durga, because Ambika is the wife of Lord Shiva and is the most exalted of chaste woman. She doesn't live outside the association of her husband. After reaching Ambikavan, the cowherd men of Vrindavan first bathe themselves in the river Saraswati. If one goes to any holy place of pilgrimage, his first duty is to take a bath and sometimes to shave his head. That is the first business. After taking a bath, they worship the deities and then distributed charity in the holy places. Krishna book, chapter 34. Srila Prabhupada, observing Shivratri, Nand Maharaj and all the cowherds men, they increased their attachment for Krishna. That is wanted. In this verse, Lord Shiva is described as a Midusht or Midusht the best of the benedictors. He is also known as Ashutosh, which indicates that he is very quickly satisfied and very quickly angered. It is said in the Bhagavad Gita that less intelligent person go to the demigods for material benedictions. In this connection, people generally go to Lord Shiva, and because he is always quickly satisfied and gives benediction to his devotees without consideration, he is called Midushtama, or the best of benedictors. Materialistic persons are always anxious to get material profit, but they are not serious about spiritual profit. Sometimes, of course, it so happens that Lord Shiva becomes the best benedictor in spiritual life. It is said that once a poor Brahmana worshipped Lord Shiva for a benediction, and Lord Shiva advised the devotee to go to see Sanatan Goswami. The devotee went to Sanatan Goswami and informed him that Lord Shiva had advised him to seek out the best benediction from him, Sanatana. Sanatan had a touchstone with him, which he kept with the garbage. On the request of poor Brahmana, Sanatan Goswami gave him the touchstone, and the Brahmana was very happy to have it. He now could get as much as gold as he desired simply by touching the touchstone to iron. But after he left Sanatan Goswami, then he thought, if a touchstone is the best benediction, why the Sanatan Goswami kept it with the garbage? He therefore returned and asked Sanatan Goswami, Sir, if this is the best benediction, why did you keep it in the garbage? Sanatan Goswami then informed him, actually this is not the best benediction, but are you prepared to take the best benediction from me? Brahmana said, yes sir. Lord Shiva has sent me to you for the best benediction. Then Sanatan Goswami asked him to throw the touchstone in the water nearby and then come back. The poor Brahmana did so, and when he returned, Sanatan Goswami initiated him with the Hare Krishna mantra. Thus, by the benediction of Lord Shiva, the Brahmana got the association of best devotee of Lord Krishna, and was thus initiated in the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu. Lord Shiva is the greatest devotee of Lord Vishnu. Lord Krishna, Vishnu, is in this analogy considered to be likened to the milk. Milk is the origin of so many dairy products. Krishna to Bhagavan Swayam. So Krishna or Vishnu is the origin of everything. When Krishna wants activity overseen of the modes of Tamaguna, he expands himself, transforming his supreme power to act in that way. And no one else could. And in that state, he says Shambhu, Shiva. So it may be seen that milk that is transformed become yogurt, but that yogurt can never again become milk. That is presented in Brahma Samhita. Brahma Samhita chapter 5, text 45. Shiram yata dadivikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tata pratak asti hetu yasambutam api tatha samupete karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Just as milk is transformed into curd by the actions of acids, but yet the effect curd is neither same nor different from its cause, milk. So I adore the primal Lord Govinda, of whom the state of Shambhu is a transformation for the performance of the work of destruction. Purport. The real nature of Shambhu, the presiding deity of the Mahesh Dham, is described. Shambhu is not a second godhead other than Krishna. Those who entertain such discriminating sentiment commit a great offense against the Supreme Lord. The supremacy of Shambhu is subservient to that of Govinda. Hence, they are not really different from each other. The non-distinction is established by the fact that such as milk treated with the acid turns into curd, so Godhead becomes subservient when he himself attains a distinct personality by the addition of a particular element of adulteration. This personality has no independent initiative. The said adultering principle is constituted of a combination of the stupefying quality of a deluding energy, the quality of non-plenitude of the marginal potency, and slight degree of ecstatic cognitive principle of the plenary spiritual potency. This especially adulterate reflection of the principle of subjective portion of divinity is Sadashiv, or in the form of effulgent masculine symbol god Shambhu, from whom Rudra Dev is manifested. In the work of mundane creation as a material cause, in the work of preservation by the destruction of the sundry asuras, and in the work of destruction to conduct the whole operation, Govinda manifests himself as a Guna Avtara in the form of Shambhu, who is separated portion of Govinda imbued with the principle of his subjected plenary portion. The personality of destructive principle in the form of time has been identified with the Shambhu by the scriptural evidences that have been adduced in the commentary. So Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu is that Shambhu, in the persons of the will of Govinda, works in union with his consort Durga Devi by his own time energy. O gatekeeper of Vrindavan, O Soma, all glories to you. O you, whose forehead is decorated with the moon and who is worshipped by the sages headed by Sanak, Sanatan and Narada, O Gopishwar Shiva, desiring that you bestow upon me the prayam for the lotus feet of Sri Radha Madhav, who perform joyful pastime Vrajadham, I offer obeisances unto you time and again. Shiva and Ratri, night. So Shivratri means night of Lord Shiva. Every lunar month on the 13th or 14th day of dark half of the moon phase, there is Shivratri. But in the Vedic month of Phalgun, there is a Mahashivratri. So ceremony takes place mainly at night. This festival observed in the honor of Lord Shiva, who was married to Parvati, Mother Durga, Mother Gauri on this day. Some devotees observe a strict fast on this day. Some really strict devotees perform a Nirjal fast. They do not even have a sip of water. They keep the vigil the entire night. The Shiva Lingam is worshipped throughout the night and washing it every 3 hours with the milk, yogurt, ghee, honey and so forth. While chanting the mantra Om Namah Shivaya continues. Offering the bale leaves are made up of the lingam, are made to the lingam. Bale leaves are very sacred, as Tulsi to Lord Vishnu and Dhar to Mother Durga, very pleasing to them. Lord Shiva become pleased with that offering. Many different hymns glorifying Lord Shiva are sung with intense fervor and devotion. Aspirants perform japa of the Panchakshara mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. At the end of this article, there is a very detailed explanation of every syllable of this mantra. He who utters the name of Lord Shiva during Shivratri with perfect devotion and concentration is freed from all sins, and that she have committed. She reaches the abode of Lord Shiva and resides very happily there. As a Vaishnava, we should try to get the blessing to become a better devotee of Lord Krishna and not to attain resident in the abode of Shiva. So these are the few more quotes. So this is the description about the Shivratri. One who avoid fasting on the Shivratri or night of the Lord Shiva, he become very offensive. Whatever offenses are accumulated by not fasting on Shivratri is explained here. And in the शिवलिंग लॉर्ड शिवा एंटर्स इन द शिवरात्रि डे. तो जो भी शिवलिंग आपको मिलता है उसमें भगवान शिव प्रवेश कर जाते हैं शिवरात्रि के दिन. और अगर आप एज ए वैष्णव शिव जी को प्रसन्न करेंगे तो आपको भक्ति में भी आगे बढ़ेंगे. और यहाँ पर एक और स्टोरी है चित्रभानु का, जो कि हम अगले सेशन में बताएंगे. बहुत अच्छा स्टोरी है. और लॉर्ड शिवा क्या क्या आपको ब्लेसिंग देते वो बताएंगे. थैंक यू सो मच ज्वाइन करने के लिए. हरे कृष्णा. हैप्पी शिवरात्रि, महाशिवरात्रि.